Hi guys, today I'm going to guide you through your writing instructions before you start your writing assignment because there's a lot of small details and I want to make sure that you understand what you're doing today for writing. So when you open your assignment today on Google Classroom, you're going to see from March 30th your writing instruction slides on here, which are exactly what I'm showing you right now on the video. So if you want to go back to my slides, they are attached to your assignment. Now, let me guide you through them. So the first thing you do is you're going to open a Google Doc. So on today's assignment, I don't have anything for you to work on. So yours says like turn in or complete. You're going to click on it and you're going to add a Google Doc to it. So once you add a Google Doc, you are now ready to start. So you're going to go back to instructions and it says go back to yesterday's assignment, writing March 29th. So you're going to go back to your classwork and now you're going to open yesterday's assignment up. So I'm going to open Farah's because she's the first one that I have on here. So I'm going to open her work. Okay, so once her work is opened, I'm going to go back and it says, okay, now copy the favorite hook from yesterday's assignment and paste it on Google Doc. That means you're going to go, like, for example, she did opinion. So you are going to write, you should have 4 different opinions on here. You're going to pick the one that you like best. And for example, let's say you like the ask a question best. So let's say you like this one first. So your hook sentences you created yesterday or questions are technically the way you're going to get the reader's attention. That's why we created these. These are interesting ways that you can get someone to keep reading your entire essay. So you should have created a question, an interesting fact that you learned, maybe a quote from a famous person, or you created an image to show people of your topic. So on here, I'm going to pretend that I liked this question. I'm going to copy this question. I'm going to go back to my Google Docs and I'm going to copy it here. I'm going to paste it on there. Now, that's your first thing to do. This is your attention getter. This is going to start your introduction paragraph to grab your reader's attention. Now, if you also wrote an introduction yesterday, you're also going to copy and paste that into your Google Docs. So I'm going to go back. And if I completed an introduction, I'm going to go ahead and copy that into my Google Docs as well. Now, one mistake I saw yesterday was that you wrote hooks, but you did not pick one to start your introduction paragraph. So make sure you have that first copied on Google Docs because your lead is your hook that you just had here. That's how you start your introduction paragraph. Then you should have your topic. Your topic is your exhibition issue. Is it on animal abuse? Is it on climate change? Is it on sports injuries? Whatever it is, that is what you're going to talk about. And then you're going to start your subtopics. Your subtopics are your 3 lines of inquiry. So is it like, what are sports injuries? Causes of injuries, prevention. I should see them clearly written on there. Now, once you feel that you're done, you also are going to have a checklist. So make sure you are in the persuasive checklist slide or in the informational checklist. There are examples of an informational and a persuasive, so you can look at those for an example. If you did not write your introduction yesterday, go ahead and write it after you copy your favorite hook. So you have something to revise and edit today. Now, when you're going through your checklist, I'm going to do informational first, and then I'll kind of show persuasive. If you have informational, you have a strong opening, which is your hook. Everyone should have that from one of these. Then you're going to introduce your topic clearly. So if I look at my example, you're introducing what your topic's about. Just introducing nothing special. You're going to refer to your subtopic. So what are the 3 things you're going to teach us about in informational? So this person teaches about climate in rainforest, plants in the rainforest, and animal species in the rainforest. You can clearly see them. You can even underline them for me in this first rough draft. And then your introduction is 4 to 5 sentences long. I should see a sentence for your hook, a sentence for your topic, and 3 sentences for your subtopic, or maybe 2. So in total combined, I should see 4 to 5. Every sentence starts with a capital letter, and every sentence ends with a punctuation mark, either a period or a question mark or exclamation. Now, if you're doing persuasive, you're going to go to the persuasive checklist. You're doing the exact same thing. So this is the same for everybody. The only difference is when you're going through your checklist, you're going to start exactly the same by copying the hook. You're going to state your opinion. So yesterday, I had to create your opinion sentence as well if you were doing persuasive. So this person says, opinion. I think that our family should get a dog as a new pet. I could write, I believe that everyone should wear coral reef safe sunscreen or not wear sunscreen at all when they go into the ocean to protect our coral reefs. That automatically tells me what side of the topic you're on. What is your claim? So I should clearly state it. You should clearly be able to find it. I should clearly be able to read it. I used a transition or sentence frame when stating my opinion. So did you say I think, I clearly? Those are on yesterday's assignment. I refer to my reasons. So what are your reasons why we should have a dog? What are your reasons why we should have coral reef sunscreen? What are your reasons why we should all have equal rights? So they should all be from your research. You already did all your research last week. So there should not be a need to go back to research anymore. So this person, I can clearly see it. You can underline it as well. 3 reasons we should have a dog are loyal companion, responsibility, and bring our family together. So look at this paragraph. You need help just kind of figuring out what to say or how to write it. You should also have 4 to 5 sentences. So exactly the same as informational. 1 hook. You should have an opinion, which is your claim on the side of this topic, and 3 reasons why we should take your side. Remember, the difference between informational and persuasive. In informational, you're just giving people information. You're telling them everything you learned and just information. You're informing someone about this topic. Persuasive, you're trying to convince someone to take your side. So make sure you are writing in that style. If you have questions or you need assistance with the introduction paragraph, make sure you contact me so I can help you. The last thing I'm going to say for both, make sure you submit your work. So do not just share it. Make sure you go back into your Google Classroom and you actually submit your work. I should see your work submitted. I either attach your Google Doc or just click go back and hit turn in. I'm going to be adding comments. So go back and check maybe by the end of the day or the next day. You're going to turn in your Google Doc to me, but you're going to still have it in your Google Drive. That means every single day this week, you're going to open that same Google Doc and continue writing on it. This is going to be your rough draft. So you can title it Persuasive or Animal Abuse, Persuasive, Rough Draft. Whichever your topic is, rough draft. Because I'm gonna comment on it, we're gonna edit together, and then at the end, once we have everything edited, it will be your final draft. So you don't have to rewrite it more than once. You're gonna type it and then just make corrections along. So make sure that you're writing on Google Docs so I can see it, I can help you make corrections, and you can continue using it throughout the entire week.